Trump is flying to France right now. Just 5 days after returning from Europe, he's going back.
And if Trump sources who are talking to the New York Times and the Washington Post are correct, Mr. Trump is leaving behind a White House that is in full chaos mode tonight.
KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan with the latest from Washington as Team Trump deals with the latest Russia fallout. Dave.
Absolutely. Always something, right? And this time they're saying it's like the White House under siege is how they're describing it. We've heard this before about the chaos at the White House, but with the president's legislative agenda falling into the background again and the bitterness between the president and his critics and the media growing by the day, the question is, where is this all headed? Waving as he and the First Lady boarded Air Force One for a flight to Paris, this was President Trump's first public appearance in 4 days. But a flurry of reports on Wednesday indicate the Trump White House is descending into chaos and bitterness after taking a pounding this week on the Trump Jr. Russia meeting and emails last year. CNN reports when the president's son, Donald Jr., released on Twitter a series of emails Tuesday, the president spent most of the day watching television and huddling with advisors. His mood said to be fluctuating between frustrated and furious. Those reports were denied by President Trump, who tweeted, "The White House is working perfectly, focusing on health care, tax cuts, reform, and many other things. I have very little time for watching TV." But CNN quotes one Republican with close ties to the West Wing as saying the White House is paralyzed, and so is the administration's legislative agenda on those key issues like health care and tax reform, stifled by the latest Russia-related bombshell. A bombshell which Mr. Trump reportedly believes the Democrats are using to distract and diminish his presidency. He called it the greatest witch hunt in political history. And a person close to the president is quoted as saying he believes the media is trying to create a conspiracy that doesn't exist. On Wednesday, CNN aired video from 2013, which shows Donald Trump at an event in Las Vegas with 3 men, 2 of them Russians, who were all connected to the email controversy with Donald Jr. And an outside White House advisor told CBS News the revelations about the Trump Jr. meeting were very bad, a Category 5 hurricane. Now, the president's trip to France will come and go pretty quickly, but he is expected to meet with the new president, Emmanuel Macron, while he's there. It's President Trump's second visit to Europe in less than a week, but he'll be returning to the U.S. after only about 27 hours in France. Jeff, Lena, back to you.